Hi everyone, this is Kim from Abundant Life Tarot, and we are doing our weekly guidance reading. I think it's just going to be Oracle today. It usually has been because we've been working with the Mildred Payne as our main go-to reader in this. And then we're going to open up with this and maybe close out with these over here. But maybe guest appearance from the abundance cards. We'll see. This will be the last weekly reading for the rest of December. This is the first and only one for December because I'm going to be taking a break from doing any more weekly recordings as I'm going into like a little vacation mode hiatus. So they will resume or may resume in the new year. So keep a lookout for that on my website, Abundant Life Tarot, or on my YouTube channel. But the monthly love readings will be continuing. I'm actually allowing more space and time in my life for those, which is why I'm saying let me take a break from the weekly readings. All right, so let's get started here. All right, Spirit, what are we working with for the week of December 4th, 2017? What are the general overarching themes that we will be dealing with for this week as a whole? Okay. Right, we have balance. So there will be a sense of balance that's coming this week, both at work and at home. And that's very welcomed energy considering the flying by night energy that many of us have been experiencing the past few weeks. It's nice to see this card come up as a theme that's going to be coming through for this week. Where you'll be able to balance and juggle a little more equally, which is helpful because you've got, probably, for those who celebrate Christmas, you got Christmas trees being put up, you got gifts to buy, but you find that it's going to be a little bit easier because maybe the task at home are being divvied up a little more fairly amongst the family members, or maybe at work you're finding that your teammates are pitching in a little bit more and pulling their fair weight and fair share, or maybe you find that it's just your finances are a little bit more balanced where you're not spending way more going into the red every single day or week. This week you're finding some balance, so that's good. Let's take a look at the Mildred Payne. We are looking at what do we need to confront. So some cards here. 2 additional cards would be great. Okay. Okay. What tools can we use to confront what we need to confront? Okay, what tools? Okay, and then make sure that you guys can see those. I'm going to move these up here. Always don't stay mindful of what can be seen on the screen. Scooch you guys more over here. Okay. And should we use the tools to confront what we need to confront, what are the outcomes? What are we looking at for outcomes? Okay, we are looking at okay. One more card, Spirit. Nice. Okay. Cool. Make sure you guys can see that here. Scooch. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Scooch up. I want you guys to see these. Sometimes if I'm just storytelling, it's not such a big deal, but sometimes it's fun for you guys to see the cards so then you can make up your own interpretations. They have me even. Drop it down a notch. Okay. All right. So again this week, I know in the past it came up as well, where we have the boy. When I think of the boy, I think of like that boyish energy, that need to have a sense of play about ourselves. So sometimes when I say what do we need to confront, I also mean what do we need to deal with, what do we need to bring into our existence or our experience. So the boy, maybe literally there are children that will remind us of that this week, that it's okay to have a little playful energy, not to take things so seriously, have a little fun even at work, but not of course too much fun. Things that you're working on or confronting. Some of us are literally climbing the quote-unquote corporate ladder. So this week you're having more ascension at work, more responsibilities that you're dealing with, more things that are coming up. Literally that you're going to have to, take a moment to address and then move forward to continue on doing the work that you're doing. And then we have the orbiculum, which you can have some kind of psychic insights, some kind of epiphanies, some things that are revealed that come forward that you are going to see and have to deal with, but how you'll deal with it we'll take a look in just a moment at that. And I always like to look at Mildred Payne's guide. Let's see, 5, boy, playful, curious, untamed enthusiasm. So try to remain enthusiastic this week. You may have times where you're confronted with, there are times when you're not going to be so enthusiastic, but try to keep that playful energy in your week this week, because it keeps it fun, that's what it's about. Then we have 32 for ladder, high achievements, overcoming obstacles, stepping up in life. So you will definitely be doing that this week, whether in work or at home. You will definitely be overcoming obstacles, and it almost will feel towards the end of the week like it was easy. You just you tackled an obstacle, you looked at it, and then you got through it on the other side almost with ease. 43, orbiculum, sudden insights, prophetic glimpses into the future, searching for answers. So, you have some sudden insights after, dealing with the obstacles. But some of us, we're going to be dealing with things that are being revealed that are kind of creating the obstacles that we're dealing with. Maybe something at home, or maybe something is revealed that needs to be corrected at work that you need to fix. But remember to try to keep your sense of humor about the whole situation, and everything will remain in balance. All right, so how we can confront this week or tackle this week, we have 34 for factory, which says hard work. Okay, so we can confront the ladder, moving up with hard work, industriousness, and bringing ideas into reality. So definitely keeping our nose to the grindstone to get through next or this coming week with ease, and to get to the other side. So minding our work ethic, but still keeping our playfulness about ourselves. There is a balance that you can have, and you should have, and you should strive to have. 16, we have the storm, which says turbulent times, dangered or troubled emotions. But what I want to say is that it's under the obstacle, potential obstacles card. And it just is that I get the sense that stormy, fiery energy that will help to push you through getting through the week. Not so much that you're going to have turbulent or troubling times. Maybe some of us will, as we deal with the obstacles. Some of us will have some turbulent times. But others, I feel like this is more of this passion, this fury, this stormy energy that's going to say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm going to get these things off my to-do list once and for all this week. I'm going to ascend and get it done, and carrying that forth. That's how I see how we are going to work with the, how we're going to confront it. This is a tool. This fiery, stormy energy is a tool in this position underneath the obstacle card. Then we have 55 for pipe. I'm definitely going to look at that one. We have peaceful outcomes, tranquility and contentment, all the comforts of home, spirituality. So also bringing not only your passion and your feriness, but also your spirituality, right? And that's underneath the orbiculum card. And that tells us, you know, those sudden insights that you're going to have, it's going to be coming from a spiritual place deep inside. And it's going to help you to see why you want to move up, why you want to push through these obstacles, why you want to tick off this to-do list, whatever it is that is coming up to you to climb that. So you take your hard-working self, your fiery, passionate, fiery self, your stormy self, and your spiritual self, and that's how you're going to be able to confront this week. And then we look at, well, okay, I do these things, right, to get through this, to accomplish this. So what are the outcomes? We have 63, lighthouse. Lighthouse is strength to weather a storm. Something to help you navigate through troubled times. Spiritual growth. Isn't that beautiful? So that's an outcome this week for going through what we're going to be going through. And we're going to be able to see through the storm. And that's amazing. It's amazing. This will be something this week that we end up taking. The feelings that we experience this coming week are feelings that are going to kind of stick with us throughout our life. Because it's going to say, hey, I employed some of these things and manifested some balance in my life. And that's a really positive thing. And I see now all the tools that I use to get there. And I can continue to repeat that pattern to continue getting those same positive outcomes like the lighthouse. So you can put this into your spiritual pocket, right? You end up having some spiritual growth as a result of this. You end up with being able to set up some healthy boundaries with maybe some people in your life. In order to get some things accomplished, sometimes you have to set up some walls and boundaries with people. So you could say, look, I have things I need to get accomplished, so I'm going to set up a healthy boundary to get it accomplished. And then we have the dove, 65. Let's see. Peace. If you're setting up healthy boundaries, you're following your spiritual guidance within, and we all know why it's important to set up healthy boundaries. You're going to end up with some peace. You're going to have a time of harmony later this week. You're going to have friendship and blessings, prosperity and abundance, healing and good health, everyone. That's why this is actually a really great week. I don't see any quote-unquote negative experiences really for anyone going on here. For some people, there will be some turbulent times dealing with the obstacles, but it's a temporary thing for overall. Even when you are dealing with them, maybe you end up getting into conflict with someone. In the end, you're able to have a conversation with them, and you're able to set some healthy boundaries and ultimately end up with peace. Wow. It's really powerful stuff. Really, really powerful stuff here. Okay, so I want to look at, we'll do these last. We'll do the healing card, heal yourself reading cards. Let's see what we got. Heal yourself reading cards. Let's see. Wild. I love this card. Wild. Let's look at 15. There is a wild and tamed spirit inside of you, desperate to be unleashed. Free it and claim the gifts of energy, power, passion, and creativity it offers you. Through suppressing your wild, succulent, outrageous, untamed self, you dull your senses and crush your creativity. You shrink, lose your energy, and become depressed. Your relationships suffer and your rage grows. You become ashamed, hostile, cold, boring, over serious, and scared. You stop taking chances and live in mediocrity, constantly trying to protect yourself. The truth is that no one can judge you, punish you, or hurt you as much as you can. Give into your wildness and stop living a sham. This part of you is sensual, provocative, truthful, courageous, bold, passionate, and alive. Set it free. Set it free now. Look at the doves flying, being at peace with who they are, living our authentic, wild self, going for it, right? Some people be like, oh, Kim's crazy. She's doing tarot. Yes, I'm doing tarot. I'm going for what feels good to me. People need to start focusing on what feels good to them and moving in that direction and seeing where it goes. And so that would be the advice that Spirit has for this week, I would say. And then I wanted to do a quick abundance card. Quick abundance. Let's see, Spirit, what note of abundance do you have for, oh, I can't even shuffle, I'm so tired. What note about abundance do you have for us this week? Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Isn't that amazing? That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to tuck these away here. So I know when I exercise, I feel really good, and I'm in a more receptive way of receiving all that the universe wants to give me in terms of abundance. So this week, figure out ways that you can incorporate more exercise into your life and finding that balance of rest, exercise, and then you'll find that you'll have energy to be able to accomplish your tasks, be able to get through the obstacles of the week with a little bit of more ease and more flow, ease and flow in the right direction. So that's cool, and that's good advice. I need to hear that as well, because I sure enough need some exercise. And then we're going to close out with a White Rabbit Oracle. card. What do we have, Spirit? What do you have for us? What do you have for us from the White Rabbit Oracle that we can look at? Oh, nice. Okay, so we have illuminate and celebrate. So there's going to be some things that are illuminated this week, and then there's going to be things to celebrate this week, and we see that here. There is a lot to celebrate. And I think on Friday you're going to be like, wow. And Saturday it's like, oh, wow, it's really on. I'm really celebrating because I've really accomplished a lot this week. I've really experienced a lot of peace this week. I'm feeling in a good, solid place this week. Enough to be able to celebrate all that's coming here. Let's take a look. Sorry. Got a new puppy. Nice puppies in the background. So we have illuminate, giving advice, solving a problem. And that's what you're going to be doing this week. You're going to be solving problems, moving through obstacles. And then, or a need to take a leadership role. And some of us are going to find ourselves taking a leadership role this week. And that's going to be exciting. Whether you might be just volunteering to do a project at work, or maybe you're volunteering to tackle an event or project in your personal life, maybe at church or maybe in a community service situation. So that's cool. Illuminate. And then celebrate. We like to celebrate, don't we? Because we're going to get some good news, open doors. There's going to be possible travel for some of us, or the announcement that we're going to be traveling, which is exciting. Apparently, it looks like we're going to receive the news. Some of us who are going to receive news that we're traveling, we're going to receive it and receive it well and be happy for it. And then, or there's for some of us a need to let our hair down, movement, and to exercise. And again, that came up here. So I know it's cold outside. I know. I don't necessarily feel like exercising myself this week, but we really need to get out there to do that, to make sure we're maintaining our rest and balance that with all that we're trying to do, because we're trying to keep our vessels strong. We want it to be strong so we can live a long time, so we can manifest all that we're trying to manifest, you guys. Well, anyways, I want to wish you a wonderful holiday season. Many blessings to you. Thank you all so much for watching, all your support. And I will see you around in the social media stratosphere. All right, take care. Bye, guys.